how much of a bore and retard fest was X yesterday. Oh my goodness. Every sad... Oh, whistling first 30 seconds, so I better not swear. Every sad idiot writing an April Fool's post like it's 1995. Like, are we still doing this? Are we still pretending that April Fool's is actually this thing where we're meant to joke, and it's not actually a joke that's been played on us, because April Fool's is actually the new year when spring starts?
I hate to break this to you, but January 1st is not the real New Year. The real New Year does not start when the North is in the dead of winter, when the Earth is dormant, and when your body is in its slowest, most inward season. Even the animals are resting. Our ancestors followed 13 cycles tied to the moon, the sun, and the stars because the sky is a clock. But the modern system traps us in a 12-month calendar, which is not aligned with nature at all. The real New Year starts around April 1st, April Fool's Day. When the 12-month calendar rolled out, the people who refused to accept the change and kept celebrating New Year's around April 1st were called April Fools. So we went from a calendar created by the heavens to a calendar created by men. Because the real New Year starts when the Earth wakes up and the light returns, when your body comes out of its metabolic slowdown, and when everything begins to grow again. January 1st does not align with nature. It aligns with tax cycles and paperwork, because the more they keep us out of tune with our natural cycles, the easier we are to control.
I learned something there. I didn't know that the people that still, follow tradition and nature and the cycles all around them, and were still connected to those cycles, were called April Fools because they carried on. I mean, it's just so how they work, isn't it? I don't know when this was done. I don't think she mentioned the year, did she? And it just shows how long these people have been in control, and how it's the same playbook every time. Like, ridicule those that speak the truth. Like the term conspiracy theorists now. It's just, oh God, they're so vile. I find it really tough to watch retardation. So this whole April Fool, like, X is supposed to, I know nobody's really very few are actually properly conscious, but X is supposed to be somewhat, it's not even, I don't know why I'm even saying that, it's clearly not a conscious platform, but just to see it playing out so much, so many people doing this April Fool's thing, I mean, it was just so boring and so retarded, particularly the political ones, particularly the politicians, like say they were a conservative politician, we were like, after much thinking, I've decided to join Labour. And they were all at it. I mean, it was just embarrassing. I had to come off X. It was too much. Just total retardation playing out. Fucking boring plebs. I also feel like this really narcissistic vibe to it. This just look at me. You realise that so there's these certain accounts on X. Obviously, 90% of people are just retards and every retard is a narcissist, because every retard is living through other people and trying to get other people's attention so that they feel validated, because they're all just living in the ego. But you could really see that yesterday on X. All these accounts that, some of them up till now seem aligned and seem like, this is my mission, okay, I believe in politics, so I'm a retard, but at least I have a mission around it, and I'm fighting for what I see as good. But then when they, so say a Restore person was like, after much deliberation, I've decided to join the Green Party. After you've already read 100 of them. Actually, what it made me realise is these people are all about the clicks. I mean, unless they really are that fucking retarded, that they honestly think it's funny after, when everyone's doing it and you're all just writing the same thing. It seemed clear to me that they'd seen other people doing it, seeing the reaction that it was getting, because obviously there's loads of dumbasses in the comments going, oh, what do you mean you're joining the Labour Party? So they're getting lots of interaction, lots of clicks and hits. These posts were doing very well. And you could just see, these people don't stand for anything. Like, this is why they've fallen for politics. This is why they still believe that we live in a democracy and there's actually a voting system. I mean, surely this, I'm going to show you more actually about what they've done with the calendar in a minute. I mean, surely that, when the lies are that deep and that historical, And you honestly believe that they've given you a system where you have a say. You know, they went to all that trouble to do a great reset in the 1800s through mud floods and what's called Tartarian, you know, well, the structures are called Tartarian, if you know about that. And then you honestly believe that they're giving you a voting system after they wiped out society and put all the adults in mental asylums so they could recreate history. And then they go, so they do all that and then they go, oh, here's a system for you to vote and have your say. Well, it should be the same with the Gregorian calendar. Like, you think they've gone to all those levels to knock us out from our natural cycle and everything making sense. And then they're just going to go, oh, here's a nice voting system for you. So it's no surprise that the same fucking plebs that believe that we live in a democracy and that you can somehow vote your way out of this are the same people that fall for April Fools, are the same people that are narcissistic enough to copy all these other crap posts that just clog up X and is just a complete bore fest. Anyway, I needed to rant about it because it's so retarded, it hurts my head. Here's some more about the Gregorian calendar. I need to rant a bit more first. So if you're buying into this April Fool's bollocks, then know that you're buying into fakery, that you're buying into the conditioning, that you're buying into the lies. Now you've watched this video, now you know, don't do it again.
Our calendar is not quite right. We're supposed to have 13 months of 28 days, with one day, the day of resurrection, Easter, as a neutral day. That's our 365 days. We've actually got 13 constellations, not 12. This same calendar is very close to the Mayan calendar, but it's also very close to several ancient Sanskrit calendars. What does sept mean? Seven. I thought that was the 9th month. What does oct mean? What does nov mean? What does dec mean? It's supposed to be the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th month. Jan is 11. Feb is 12. March is 13. April is our first month. Babies are born in the spring, the 1st of April, Easter. This is the start of our new year. This is the start of spring when the flowers start coming up, the grass starts coming up, the trees start leafing out, the babies are born. That's the first day. Our neutral day, day one, the day we rest and celebrate the resurrection, the new beginning, the beginning of Christ. April is month 1. And then we lost a month in there. Where is it? What's it called? We know what it's called. I'm not going to reveal it yet, but we know what it's called. But this is the true calendar. The Gregorian calendar is SMU. Shit made up by man. To keep us out of our natural cycles. We all vibrate at one of 3 frequencies. Did you know that? Okay. 432 hertz is the God frequency. That's the celestial frequency. Then we have a telestial and a terrestrial frequency. Darn right. She says that why when people are true, we can feel it and we can sense it. We know that it's right. You know, we don't even have to research it. We know, we can feel it. We feel it in our bodies and our spirits and our souls, and we know it's right.
By the way, 528 hertz is the love vibration or the DNA healing vibration.
By the way, 528 and 633 and 432 are our 3 frequencies, okay? So it depends on whether you're celestial, telestial, or terrestrial. That's 60. 60. Well, what is, 5G. What is our clocks been running at? 60. All of our electricity, 60. We've been under Satan for a long time. This is a satanic frequency. It's really celestial, telestial, and terrestrial, believe it or not. Our church teaches us as 3 degrees of heaven, but it's really our 3 frequencies. Our souls are energy. The energy holds our minerals together, which is our bodies. Our bodies are nothing more than the dust of the earth, held together by energy, by our souls.
I think it's safe to say we have established that everything they tell us is a lie. I mean, you can literally do a 180 of whatever they tell you, and that's the truth. So why is 13 unlucky? I mean, is that linked to the fact that there's actually 13 months and they just wanted to totally bastardize that number? Or is it a bit more than that?
They told you 13 was unlucky. Some elevators skip the 13th floor because they say it's cursed. But actually, it's the number of divine rebirth. So why was 13 demonized? Because those in power actually feared what it unlocks. The divine mother of all, divine feminine power, the most powerful creative force on the planet. Sovereign, graceful, patient, true. You see, 13 is not unlucky. It is unlocked when you return to your original eternal divine blueprint. 13 is the frequency of resurrection, remembrance, restoration, and rebirth. In Eternal Life teachings, the 12 dimensions spiral around and form a central source point, the Unisci, the eternal 13th frequency, the still point of eternal peace, the eternal womb from which all of creation is birthed. So don't fear the 13, become it. It's the bridge between endings and new beginnings, the breath between cycles and timelines. It's the frequency of those who came back to rebuild Eden and Mother Earth. Is she giving birth? New Earth, resurrect, bet 13 on it.
Such skullduggery, innit? So many lies. So that last clip, yeah, I mean, a lot of it's going to be too woo-woo for a lot of people. I'm not saying that's the absolute truth, but there's something in it, because they wouldn't be making 13 unlucky if it wasn't related to something very powerful that they want to hide from us. Let me know if that resonates with you in the comments, or give me your theories. See you soon.